You have to make a list of 3 things that you want to change or you like most about your school. Have you ever read words on a television or computer screen? Can you imagine a time when all books will be on computer? So have you ever tried to read words on television screen or computer screen? Or can you imagine a time when everything will be on screen and there will be no printed book on paper? Would you like such books better? So no printed book will available. You have to read through computer screen, e-text or virtual learning. So would you like that type of book better or you like real book most? Now our story start. Margie even wrote that night in her diary on the page headed 17 May 2157 she wrote, today Tommy found a real book. Margie, she is the main character of our story. She is a girl of 11 years of age. She writes a diary on the night of 17 May 2157. Next, it was a very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. Now Margie is reminded of her grandfather. He told her that his grandfather, Margie's grandfather's grandfather, told him that they studied all the books that were printed on the paper. So this kind of book is very historical or ancient for them because something that is very old, something which they cannot believe because they used e-text. Next, they turned the pages which were yellow and crinkly. Crinkly, the meaning is given with many folds or lines, and it was awfully funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the day they were supposed to. Margie is talking about the book that Tommy had found. She says that the page of book had turned yellow and they had been crushed as it was very old. The children found it very funny to read the words that stood still. Now, what does it mean by that words that stood still? As the words which are printed on paper, they did not move. On the other hand, the books that Margie and Tommy have, the books, they were e-books or e-text. So in the e-book, how it happens, the text keeps on moving as your screen moves, but it was different in the printed book or printed book printed on the paper. On a screen, and then they turn back to the page before it had the same words on it that it had when they read it the first time. This was a very strange experience for these children. When you have a book which is printed on paper, whenever you flip the pages, you will get to see that something written on pages. On the other hand, in an ebook, the text keeps changing on the screen. The screen is same, so you have same screen in front of you, but the text keep on changing. So whenever you go back, the text is different. Next, Guy said, Tommy, what a waste. When you are through with a book, you just throw it away. I guess our television screen must have had a million book on it and it's good for plenty more. I wouldn't throw it away. Here, throw with the meaning is having complete or finished. So, Tommy disliked the printed book. According to him, he said that it was a waste. He felt that whenever you complete reading a book, you have to throw it away. You cannot have same different story written on the same paper. On the contrary, or on the other side, we can say that he felt that the computer screen was very good because same screen had shown him many books and still he could read many more on it. He would not have to throw that screen away when once he had read or finished a particular story. Next, same with mine, said Margie. She was 11 and hadn't seen as many telebooks as Tommy had. He was 13. Margie, she is also agreed with Tommy's opinion. Margie was 11 years of age and she has not read as many books as Tommy had because Tommy was older to Margie. He was 13 years of age. She said, "Where did you find it?" Margie is asking to Tommy that where had he found the book. And "In my house," he pointed without looking because he was busy reading. "In the attic." "What's it about attic is given the space below the roof or as used as a storeroom." So Tommy replied that Tommy replied, "In my house." Here Tommy replied to Margie that he found the printed book in the storeroom and he was so busy reading the book that he did not remove his glance from the book.